All right, heading out to dinner. Which would you take? The Ford GT, Twin Turbo R8, SVJ, or the Cullinan? My choice is none of them. We will be taking the G80 M3, which is also my daily driver. So just heading out to dinner with the wife. Usually I do take the Cullinan, or just sometimes the other cars usually aren't the best when we're going out to grab dinner somewhere. Just most of the time parking situation, or the wife is not too much of a fan of this thing because of how crazy loud it is. GT most of the time, parking usually a little bit of a problem. SVJ I love to take out most of the time as well when we go for dinner. She doesn't mind that. It's not loud or as loud as it's just stock. Usually the Cullinan. But today I figured, I'm like, why not take the G80 M3 and maybe just talk a little bit about it as well. I know a lot of people sometimes do wonder, why did I get the G80 M3 versus getting something like maybe like an M5 CS or just even the regular M5. I know it is a little bit dark, hard to see, but it is a 2024 G80 M3 manual. I do drive this day to day. Actually, never really was a BMW fan, but after owning this car now for about 13 months, actually grown to love this thing. And I think ultimately this is one of the best daily driving cars. Maybe my opinion might have been a little bit different before owning the car, but getting about a year plus of driving it, I've grown to love it. And I've actually driven it quite a bit. 31,907. So I bought it brand new last year in October 2023. We are now November 2024. And even stock, they do sound pretty nice. Let's give it a quick start. Again, I do drive it all the time, so I was driving it earlier. No real cold start, but you just hit M1. And let's see. A little bit of a cold start. Again, I'm not too familiar with BMWs, so if there is anything that you do recommend that I should do to this car, again, I've been enjoying this thing for a year and I'm loving, how it drives, and grown to actually love it more and more as I do continue to drive it. I know a lot of people do have mixed opinions about the G80s with the front end. Again, a little bit dark. Maybe once I do get out on the road, I'll make another video just showing a little bit around the car. It is due for a detail, which I will take and get done after the weekend. I'm actually due for winter tires as well. Last year, the only problem or only regret really I have overall with this M3 is not buying the car in the competition version, being the all-wheel drive version. That is the only thing I do regret. The reason I say that is I am here in Toronto and in Canada, and our winters do get a little bit too extreme. So it gets fairly extreme. Last year, actually, I'll throw up a video right now of last year. I actually had to get my brother-in-law to come help and pull me out. Holy shit, it's cold. love looking at the view of all the cars together. The GTR is not here, it's at the other house. Thank God he was there to help and get me out every time. The mistake was completely my fault. I should have had winters on this, and I actually didn't. And well, we just quickly closed the garage. This thing is still, yeah, badass. Yeah, it was completely my fault with not getting the winter tires on. Oh, well, looks like it started raining. Just waiting for my wife, and then we're gonna hit the road. But yeah, this time around, I'm actually gonna get the winter tires put on. Rafi tire connection. Yeah, he just sorted the tires as well. He was saying just between the Pirellis and Michelins that the Michelins are a better choice, so we'll throw the Michelins on. Again, the car is completely stock. If there is anything you do recommend that I should be putting on this car as a modification, let me know. I was thinking first, again, of course, put the winter tires on, because that's the most important thing, because we are middle of November. Get the winter tires on, and then, you know, should I lower the car, throw an exhaust on it, tune, anything else anyone else recommends, spacers, just make it look a little bit more aesthetically appealing. Has front end PPF, even like factory, all the carbon trims look super nice as well. Lighting, if I shut off the lights, again, really grown to love this car. Maybe I would have had a different opinion before, but yeah. And now my wife is hopping in and we will hit the road. Ready to roll? Forgot to shut the lights off. Okay, now we're ready to go. And join me along for a quick drive in the M3. Again, it is completely stock. I do drive quite a bit. Between all the cars, get a lot of driving in. And the M3 does get the most driving in, which is why I was able to put about that 32,000 kilometers almost on the car. And I really believe the more you do actually get out and start, driving the cars for what they're meant to be driven, you actually get to understand and experience the most out of the car. And I don't think until I got the chance to drive this car on a day-to-day basis, we really would have been able to appreciate how actually good this car is to drive on a day-to-day basis. My wife, she's not really too big of a fan of manual cars because she thinks it's a little bit, extra, but that's her choice. She's a Tesla fan. I'm not. But yeah, no, I'm just teasing her. No disrespect to any Tesla owners, because there's quite a bit of, especially now, Cybertruck owners in the city, quite a bit of them landing. But yeah, I'm just taking it easy and just trying to show here that it is a fairly nice drive. It's not, obnoxious in any way. It is completely stock. Some of the other cars, they do get a little extreme. This thing I still do like to drive day-to-day basis. You get best of both worlds. You get to enjoy the manual, get to enjoy the performance, but without the crazy, obnoxious, loud, like that straight pipe R8 twin turbo that I have. Alright, just as I slowly do get myself into this comfort zone, this is completely outside of my comfort zone, just making videos and posting them on YouTube. I do need some help. If there is anything that you recommend that I should be making videos of, or anything I should be talking about, please do let me know. And then I would love to add some more content to the channel. I just, of course, just recently started. The only tricky thing, one is getting out of the, getting into the comfort zone of talking on camera and being on YouTube, working my way into that. But I do need some help from everyone if you are able to help, and just let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to see me talk about, or there's something that you want to see with the cars, or anything whatsoever, and let's get it going. Let's drop it. One of the best spots in Vaughan, Romano's. For anyone that's from down here will know. Sick spot. Actually on time for the first time ever. And yeah, Alright, so just got a quick pizza with a bunch of nice toppings, some lamb sticks, and rice balls. Alright, now a little bit of rain, no big deal. I'll go get some gas. Alright, and hit the road again. A little bit of rain, no big deal. Alright, now off to Canadian Tire, do some Christmas shopping. Well, not really Christmas shopping, but like just get some Christmas ornaments as it is mid-November. Get some random stuff together for Christmas. Well, I can't say random, but yeah, Christmas ornaments. So next stop, Canadian Tire. Underglow action, Tesla. Alright, let's get some stuff. No, grab those. Should get one of those blow up, whatever they are.
No, we got one when you.
I know this is supposed to be about the M3, but figured why not throw some Christmas stuff in here too. 'Tis the season. These are pretty sick. I would definitely put one on the lawn, but I don't think anyone else wants to. Got these so far. Alright. I am carrying something too. So it doesn't look like I'm not doing nothing. Oh, you gotta put it in the back seat. Alright, Canadian Tire shopping is done. The trunk is right now not, oops, it's locked. Right now the trunk is not usable because the trunk actually has my nephew's baby seat. Alright, got all the stuff. And ready to roll. Alright, so as much as it may be frowned upon to go through a car wash, the car does have full PPF. I don't do this often, but I mean, one time here and there doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt the car. Again, it is full body PPF. So let's quickly get a wash because this thing is covered in dirt. And yes, I did make sure that there's no rail. It is touchless. And let's see. I mean, I don't know if everyone else had the same thing growing up going through these washes, just watching all the colors. Let's see. If I'm pretty sure this is the one with all those colors, and actually, yeah, there you go. It is the one with the colored foam soap thingamajig. Don't really expect much out of these, other than just kind of a simple rinse down. Should be good. Let's see how it did. All right, let's see how this thing came out. Again, good enough, does the job. Wasn't really expecting much out of it. We'll get it properly detailed after. But let's see, I'm pretty sure you could tell there's everything pretty much carbon, the diffuser, carbon roof. They're beautiful cars, side mirrors carbon, it's quite a bit of carbon. Yeah, other than that, you guys let me know what you guys think. What do you think about this? In full, again, stock form. And yeah, again, I love black cars, which is why I got this in black as well. And then that is pretty much it. Now heading back home and looking forward to doing as much content as possible for all of you. We are again coming into winter, so I'll do the best possible to do as much as I can. For next year, a lot going on, a lot with the rallies that we do. I'll be taking part in some of the other rallies, shipping a car or the other out to like California, Vancouver, doing some of the drives. So there'll be a lot more content. Even over the winter, I should be able to put through quite a bit. The only regret I really have is not starting sooner. As anyone that does follow me on other things like TikTok or Instagram, I'm sure you've seen that I do get out a lot, whether it's local meets or just going to a lot of the stuff in the US. So better late than never, and hopefully you can all join along and stay up to date with some more fun content. Thank you, and everyone have a good night.